Hey, welcome back everybody. This is part 5 of Mirror's Edge Catalyst, so let's just jump right into it. Last time, our base, like, over there somewhere, got taken over by the cops. And I actually forget what the next mission is. But, let's just get right into it. Man, this game looks... You know, I say this like every time, but this game always just looks so good. Especially for like how old it is already at this point. Like, damn. Oh hey, one of these little box things. Ah, shit. So, as a note to self, let's just ignore the on-screen tips. Because for some reason, my brain is like, yeah, let's just jump, even though we're not even near the edge of the gap. At least we didn't have to backtrack too far. Yeah, I don't know how much parkour I do in this game compared to how much I just like fall on my ass. Like that. Like, it's that awkward moment where you're better at doing this in real life than you are in a video game.
Could you help me out, Faith?
Yeah, maybe later. But like, yeah, like in real life I can do like... See, I'm not on this level. But like, I can do like the basic shit. And I don't fall down as much on my ass as I do in this game. Wait, what is that? Oh hey, another box. I saw it in the roll. And we can get a new upgrade. That's good. Yeah, let's get a movement upgrade. Those are always good. Extended slide or climbing. I feel like we're gonna do a lot more climbing than sliding, so. Why do you have to like springboard off of everything, Faith? Like just kinda like clear it. You don't need to like shoot 15 feet into the air.
Hey, runner, come here.
Oh. Just gonna grab this. Well, I guess it was a good thing I grabbed the climbing upgrade. Have I just not been over here? There's so many of these like little things.
Another crane, Icarus.
I'm up in the controls. Hang on while I figure out the controls here.
Dangerous gang leader killed in Kruger's Neck
Gang
raid.
leader killed? Icarus, are you seeing this?
I see it. They killed him. The bastards killed him.
Noah.
Damn it. We need to Faith. I talked to Rebecca Thane, and she's offering us sanctuary.
No.
Here's different choosers. We have nowhere else to go.
Noah didn't trust Rebecca.
I trust her to hide us at least. She hates Kruger too.
Fine. We'll go. But I'm not staying long.
Only until this whole thing blows over. I'll send you the location. Stay off the beat until we're there.
I don't know, I kind of miss like the whimsical stuff of the first one. Like in the elevators where there'd be like signs like the biggest danger to kids is running and stuff like that. This one's like kind of like, it's like comparing the DC movie universe to like Marvel, you know? Like the DC's like all dark and serious, and Marvel's kind of got more humor in it. Because even the first game did have its dark... That is actually a good comparison, because the first game did have dark moments in it. But like overall it was like kind of like a lighthearted game. Oh, I gotta jump off of this. I technically landed on that properly. Also, I don't like that you need to like buy like an extended comic for like a chunk of the story. Because it's like, just put it in game. It's like, oh, how'd you end up in jail? Well, you gotta spend some extra money now on top of the game you bought to find out the story about the game you bought. Oh, yeah, let's not just hurl myself off a cliff. I already died enough in this game, I don't need to add. Now, where am I supposed to jump? Oh, onto this. Actually, I think once I'm done this game, I might actually break out the original and kind of blast through that. That was actually kind of fun. For that, and you can also use guns in that one, which is like a step backwards in technology. It's like this game, they have like that fancy little, it's like a biometric scanner kind of thing on the gun. It's like, oh, if you're not allowed to use this gun, like you can't shoot them. It's like, did they have like serious budget cuts between games? It's like, oh shit, we can't give our cops guns that don't let somebody like pick them up and shoot them with it. Well, okay, now I remember. Alright, keep down here.
And that makes two of you. One in. Rebecca's waiting.
Hey, you're a runner. We get it.
I don't know how impressed anybody would really be in the fact that I got stuck by jumping into a spot
Hey.
that I'm not supposed to.
Down here.
Was that necessary?
I've seen the news. Faith, I'm sorry.
No need to pretend.
No, but I am. Look, Noah and I may not have seen eye to eye, but I did
There's no need to pretend, but I am.
and your parents.
Noah said you were part of the same group.
Yes,
That's almost on the same lines of the
we were.
in the third
Till I
Transformers
realized
movie.
that there's no peaceful way we can rid
Where they're
ourselves
like,
of the
oh,
conglomerate
we
with
have the
families
element
behind
to
it.
surprise. And then it cuts to Sam.
We've
I
got
think
to
I know where to look.
destroy it. Using every weapon at our
It's
disposal.
like what? You know
I know
where to
what you
look for
think,
the
but you're
element
wrong.
to surprise?
I don't have it.
Yeah. See, I think you do. And that's why KrugerSec is hunting you, and why they killed Noah.
Back off!
Look, I'm sheltering you for now, but don't take my hospitality for granted. At some point, I'm gonna ask you to step up or step out.
That's enough, Rebecca. You've made your point.
Look, all I'm saying is this. You're no longer neutral, Faith. Just get some rest. I'm sure you'll understand in time. Tristan will show you your quarters. We'll talk again, soon.
I'm sure we will.
Not now. I need to finish this.
You have no right!
Don't touch him!
Erica! Shoot him.
Oh, this escalated quickly.
Who's that in the window? It's a damn kid. Get her!
It's a cat. It's me. Where's Mommy? I want Mommy.
She's dead.
Faith, I can't breathe.
Man, they're really leaning into like the dystopian part of this. With them like tear gassing a kid.
Wake up! We gotta go. Cat.
And actually, I don't even remember this cutscene in my playthrough on my own.
This one is dead. Report it in. Go after the other one.
Faith, come see me ASAP.
Actually, I have no memory of that entire exchange. Like, huh? I feel like there's something over there. I know there's something over there, but like, I feel like there's a way to get in there. I don't know.
You called?
I wanted to give you some rest, but things are becoming a bit hairy around here. And we all need to pull our weight.
KrugerSec?
They're moving into the tunnels, setting up some new type of stationary sentry drone. They're getting way too close for comfort, and those sentry drones need to be dealt with before they're activated.
Can't they just like look and be like, wow, there's a lot of power being used in this
I
section.
can help.
I wonder what's going
I
on over there.
expected no less. Icarus is already out there, and again, the drones
I mean,
are
those
not
servers
active yet,
take a lot
so
of
the
power
ship
to
is
run.
in danger. But
And
watch
all
out
these
for Icarus
screens
sentry
just
On my way.
running nothing.
Send me the locations.
Except for
will.
like a,
Do this, and we can all breathe a little easier.
and RGB keyboards. Nice to know that they got a couple gamers in there. Okay, where am I going? Oh. Man, Faith can open a vent a lot faster than Batman can.
Decided to stay topside. Until now.
Like Batman, there's a whole like little mini QuickTime button mash event to open a vent. Her, it's just, oh yeah, I'll just jump up and open it.
By the conglomerate. Faith, I just learned that the sentry drones are still packaged and guarded. You'll have to find a way to destroy them.
That's one way to
Grab the
destroy a
first
drone.
And a way to deal with them.
Good. 2 more to go. Faith, Krugusek are getting wise to your presence. Expect more of them at the second.
Yeah, I kind of figured that when they started shooting at me. Oh, shit. Oh, that was easy.
I'm pushing the second sentry drone into a chasm now.
Music to my ears, Faith. Only 1 more and it's done. Keep going.
Yeah, the sound of just a big metal box hitting the ground is music to our ears.
Black November has grown considerably in the last few years. There's a lot of unrest among the low-caste, and soon they will be ready to rise. The families have created an unsustainable society. Unlimited growth, unlimited consumption. It's madness, and it will ultimately destroy us all if we don't force the employees to change their ways. The midcast have grown.
I don't know how I made that jump.
But we will shock them awake, Faith. Only when they've experienced real fear and loss will they understand what really matters. Until they do, they are the enemy too.
There are
days when I wonder.
I don't know, I think it would have been cool if they're like, have a choice. It's like, hey, you can work with Black November, or you can stick to like just working on your own now. Oh shit. Well, now nobody's shooting at me. Let's grab another chip. And
Destroy
off
the
the
final
cliff it
sentry
goes.
drone now.
Very good. There's a set of doors operated by a console. Best way out of there.
What if I want to take the most worst creative way out?
Found the doors. I'm out of here.
Thank you, Faith. That should make them think twice before they come back down here. Now come back here. We got a new mission in the works I think you want to be part of.
Oh, another chip. And yes, I know I passed like a whole bunch of grid links, but I don't know. I don't feel like collecting everything. The chips are just like, because they're easy, I guess. Press somebody.
This parameter. But most importantly, one in the center. Yeah, we need an explosion there. That explosion will be our lure. That ought to keep them scrambling. Faith, good to see you. You're gonna want in on this.
I know her. She led the raid.
Yes, we don't have much on her other than that she's a high-ranking Krugusek officer. And our target for today.
I'm not an assassin, count me out.
We're not killing her, we're grabbing her to trade for prisoners.
We should do this, Faith. Payback for the lair.
Sure.
Really? You're just okay joining like a terrorist group?
KrugerSec is going to receive intel detailing the location of someone they want very much. Me. She's going to lead the strike team and walk right into our ambush. I need you and Icarus to clear our escape routes.
We'll handle that.
Yeah, well, until we can strike a tangible blow, we don't have much else we can do.
I'm not sure you can ever win this way, Rebecca.
And I'm not sure your opinion matters yet. Let's get going.
Boom, roasted.
I had Tristan get you an upgrade for your mag. It's on the table. You'll need it to get around.
Oh, that's a wall. Can I slide under? Oh, hey, you can. Well, because I want to grab this. And Black November has some of like the best little NPC lines, like, "Ah, that was impressive," or "You don't impress me," or the "Why'd you do that?" if you slide under a TV. This game is really weird though in like its map design, because it's like oddly linear for as open of a world as it is. Like exploring it, there's like only a couple real paths to take anywhere. Because like a lot of it's like, oh, you gotta go through this like one exact tunnel to get to like this next section. So it's like an oddly linear open world.
Faith and Icarus, we're staging a diversion deeper into the district to make my presence topside more plausible. Those extraction routes need to be clear of sentry drones when it's time to move.
We'll do our part, Rebecca. Don't worry.
Avoid the sentry drones field.
Wait, what? What the hell happened? Huh. Well. And I fell off backwards now. Good thing I'm not trying to speedrun the game. Probably wouldn't come close to setting a world record. Oh. Why?
Seems we got our work cut out already, Faith. I got our first set of sentry drones here. Let's take them down together. And be careful. Those things are programmed to kill.
Oh, really? The gun with the... like the robot with a big gun on it is programmed to kill? Well, fuck me. I had no idea.
Damn, they got a lock on me. I'm pinned. They can't hit me, but I can't move either. You'll have to deactivate them.
Wait, where am I supposed to go? Up here? Alright, that's a... oh, okay.
Persistent bastards! Won't stop shooting. Be careful you don't get into their field of fire, Faith.
There.
Was getting a bit hairy there. Meet me downstairs.
Why not just password protect them?
We'll need to move fast if we're gonna do this.
We could split up. Take one route each.
Good idea. I have a feeling Rebecca won't accept failure. Scary woman.
I thought you liked her.
Well, maybe it's time you and I stopped assuming things about one another.
Maybe. Just so you know, I'm doing this for Noah. Not for her.
Me too.
Hey, Icarus, what's your status?
We just disabled the sentry drone.
Then what are you waiting for? I thought you runners were supposed to be fast. Get a move on.
Sir, yes sir. I'll take the B route and you go A. They'll never know what hit them.
So nice of them to take the alternative route. So mine is the one that really matters.
There are 2 control terminals along your route, Faith. First one should be marked on your beat.
Right, where am I going?
All of you, this is Rebecca. The diversion is ready, and the team is almost in place. Today we'll show the families that none of them are beyond our reach. One building clear. Some terminals have several drones connected to them. Disabling the next one.
And I am just running.
And another terminal.
God damn it, Icarus. I'm like still like running to my first one. He's like, oh yeah, I just got another one.
Snatch team in place. Icarus and Faith, talk to me. We're working it, sir. Call me sir again and I'll neuter you.
I was gonna wonder if somebody's gonna say anything about that.
Activating the diversion. That should get their attention. Get ready, everyone. That's the diversion. Route B is clear. Working on Route A.
So I don't get how that, like my grappling hook wasn't able to do that the entire time. If I can hold enough weight to like launch my character like Mach 2 up a wall,
Kruger Sec responding.
should be able to just pull down a little bit of
Everyone
drywall.
get ready.
Right, where am I going now? Fuck it, let's go this way.
Just confirmed our target is leading them. Wow, Kruger Sec really means business. Cut the chatter. Faith, I see you. You're closing in on the terminal. I'll work on a way to get you across to the second one once you're done.
I see you.
There isn't much cover in there, so the trick will be to stay on the move. Their tracking algorithm isn't all that good. Don't stop while they're targeting you, and you should be okay.
I didn't stop.
There should be a few places where they can't see you. Good for a breather. Go fast, and they can't track you.
Gotta let it, my inner Sonic the Hedgehog.
We're about to spring the ambush. I want both to be clear. You understand? Yeah, we're doing our best here. I don't need your best. I just need it done. Ambush sprung. Team Anders, move in. Team Bernadette, flank to the left. Target spotted. Completing an enforcer squad. Agent out.
Oh, I could just wait. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, over this.
Enforcer's down. Subdue the target.
What happened to the shitty tracking algorithm? Like I'm trying to run like full speed and they're still walking on me.
I said subdue her. Target in the bag.
I feel like you have a shitty system if all I need to do to shut everything down is just place my hand on it.
I got a ride waiting for you. Krugersec reinforcements approaching. What's the status of Route A? Almost done. Almost won't cut it.
Just take Route B.
Alright, sit tight while I get this moving. Jump to it! Hang on while I turn this thing.
Interesting. Last night you didn't know how to operate a crane.
You could always become a crane operator, Icarus.
Yeah, it seems I got the basics down at least. Alright, go deal with the second terminal and stay on the move. Damn it, the terminal can't be reached. We're gonna have to crash something into it.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Keep moving. I think I have a solution. Hey, Icarus! What's the damn holdup? That last terminal disabled. If I lose any people, it's on you.
How am I almost dead? Like I'm like running full speed, and somehow shit. Why do I Alpha? Why do I keep making quotation marks? I don't have a face cam on. Nobody can see that. Okay, how do I get there?
Almost there. Make the jump. Good, now punch the release.
Huh. That doesn't sound like a good spot to put a release. Jesus Christ.
That's how we runners do it. I'll lower the hook. Rebecca, Route A is clear. Well done. Could have been faster, but still, well done.
Well, I like a bag. Should have picked that up.
We're moving the package now.
You got the target?
We did. Team Bernadette got one wounded, but no losses. A good day. See you back at the base.
Wait, is that them?
You heard her, Faith. Time to go back.
I wonder if the employees know about the sentry drone. It kind of tarnished Krugersec's rep.
They know, I'm sure. They just choose to look away.
Well, somebody should wake them up.
Well, you've joined the right group for waking up
We've secured an elevator.
people.
Take you straight to the HQ. Great. How's the prisoner doing? Alive and well. And she'll remain that way until I decide what to do with her.
Damn, I'm just like flying through missions today. I'm just gonna... Ah, it didn't work that time.
So, there's a fighter in you after all. I was afraid you'd chosen the path of your parents. Don't get me wrong, they meant well. It's just that the world wasn't ready for their ideals. And still isn't.
I want to talk to her.
I expected you would. We grabbed quite a prize.
What do you mean?
It's all over the news. That's Isabel Kruger. Gabriel Kruger's daughter.
Why do I feel like maybe bringing his kid down here is a good way to get your entire organization blown up?
Come to interrogate me some more?
She put 4 of my people in the infirmary.
I thought they only had one
We know
wounded.
who you are.
Then I suggest you let me go.
Maybe. Alive or dead depends upon what your father offers in return.
I can't imagine Kruger caring for anyone.
You were at Elysium?
And you murdered my friends.
They were leeches. You all are.
And you're just a tool. A broken one. I've seen enough.
We'll let her stew for a while, and you and I should talk later, Faith.
Hey,
Okay,
Faith,
here we
you
go.
there?
Nomad?
You're alive. I saw the news. Did they really?
They did.
Damn. But I just saw they put up one of those antennas right next to the lair.
Yeah? Then I'm gonna take it down.
Oh, is that what this mission is?
No, it's gone, huh? Feels strange. I'm gonna miss him. I'm sorry. I know what he meant to you.
I don't know. That's the one thing I do always keep coming back to, is it'd be really cool if they had like multiple ways
Faith, I just want to leave the city.
to get
Go
to
live
like
in the Greylands
locations.
or something. But I probably wouldn't last
Because after a little while, it's just like a lot of, oh, I've already been down here, so. Like, you get these shortcuts, but I mean, long run is still really nothing.
Just wish people would get wise to what's going on. All the disappearances and the deaths. I think most employees know deep down, but they refuse to see.
Attention. Breach of conglomerate policies is risking deportation to a Greyland facility.
Yeah, no, they really leaned heavily into dystopian in this game. Like, first one, it was like implied. It's like, oh, hey, you know, maybe it's not as bad as everybody makes it sound, but this game, they're like, yeah, no, it's just end of the world. Big corporations own everything. Oh, I missed my turn. That's actually, I think one of my favorite like worlds to free roam in is either the Crew, just because it's like such a massive map, and also I just like really like driving cars and stuff, real life and virtual, so you know it works well. Or Spider-Man PS4 was another one that was actually fun to explore the world, just because like how the movement was in it. If we could get a Spider-Man game with like Mirror's Edge movement, but like, oh shit. Like, if we get a Spider-Man game with like a Mirror's Edge movement set where you had like actual like a lot of control over it, it wasn't just kind of like hold A to like vault all this stuff, it'd be a really cool combination.
Hey, who's that? She the only one? Should we call for backup?
I like that they're just like casually talking while I'm like fighting them. It's like, should we call for backup? Nah, we got this.
You guys really kidnapped Isabel Kruger? Kruger's own daughter? Ballsy move. I'm surprised Rebecca let her live.
Oh shit.
Pacify her!
Ah, fuck me. The combat in this game really does not work in some... If you can get like spots where you have like walls and stuff, and... That's why I actually... Oh hey, at least they didn't heal.
Hey, who's that? Control, we have it. Full copy.
Why do you keep doing that? Like, when the game is like, oh hey, here, now you can just only kick this one enemy type because he can grab your punch. It's not fun combat, it's just like mash the Y button until they die.
They might have beefed up security some around the antennas, just so you know.
Okay, who's shooting me? Yeah, I feel like I'm just gonna immediately die now. There we go. I don't know, like, this is such a weird game, because, like, in one breath, it's fun, okay? And then, it just kind of, I don't know, it just loses so much at the same time. Like, it seems like the further into it you get, the worse it is. Like, the opening level where it's just like, hey, yeah, you just like parkour and like fight the odd person. It's like, oh yeah, this is fun. And then like the more you play, they're like, oh hey, now you guys fight more enemies. It like boxes you in the further you get. I don't know, it just... This game is like on the cusp
Expect one more antenna.
of being awesome.
Maybe Kruger will get the message. Better clear out before they send reinforcements, Faith.
And that was the thing about the other game is you weren't forced to fight like any of the enemies. You could, you know, you could just like run past them or fight them, pick up their guns. Like, there's so many options to get through a level. This one, it's kind of like, okay, just punch everybody until they're down. Oh shit, where am I going? It's like punch everybody till they're down. And then kind of just like move to the next section. And there's like no way to actually be good in the combat. It's just like, oh hey, I just kind of gotta keep spamming the one move that this enemy's weak to. Kind of why I'm excited that once I'm done this, I'm probably going to actually go into the first game. Because the first game was actually super fun. And like, there's so many memorable levels in it. Like this game, like, I'm mid-playing it. And the only real levels I can remember are like the final one. And that's really it.
I can't confirm it. And if he is alive, KrugerSec probably sent him to the Greylands. But I'm sure
Meanwhile,
industrious young woman such as yourself
right, I'm out of
will have no trouble
sight.
uncovering his you gotta get to the safe house now!
I might have a way.
Just what I thought. And when you're done with your inquiries, I'm ready to make a deal for the blueprint.
Really? They want me to go back the way I came now? That's always fun, when the game guides you in the wrong direction. But yeah, no, like, this game, there's like one memorable level in it. Meanwhile, the other one is like, there's so many, like, there's the New Eden, where you're, like, taking out the mall. It's the one where you actually meet, like, the other runner, and you gotta chase him down. There's the sewers. The final level where you're climbing the fucking tower, and you're, like, going inside and out, just to, like, get to the top floor. Hell, the second level, when you are getting, like, blamed for murder. Or not, I think it's your sister who gets blamed for murder in that game? The one where you gotta, like, take out, like, the prisoner convoy. There's so many, like, cool levels in that one. They, like, and it's been, like, a couple of years since I played that game, I remember. Meanwhile, this one, I'm mid-playing it. There's nothing that really stands out. Like, hell, in the first one, there's, like, an entire level where you're, like, in a subway system and you're, like, hopping train to train and, like, dodging signs and shit.
Did you help me out, Faith?
I think that's where, like, that game really shined, is in the fact that it was an open world. Like, everything stood out because, like, each level was, like, in a unique location. This one, since it kind of went the open world route, and it's like an okay open world, but not. Like, think about, like, some of the levels that could have been in here. Like, if it was like, hey, yeah, there's just, like, an entire city. Like, you're not confined to, like, these, like, 6 or 7 paths. To, like, and that's it. It'd be like, oh, hey, so you got this location. There's, like, X amount of ways to get to it. And here, we'll change the combat, too, a little bit. It's like, okay, so you can go in quietly runner style. like sneak past all the guards. You can go in and like grab the guard's gun and just start like opening fire on them. Or you can like do like parkour takedowns. And then you mix that with like, oh, here's all these different ways to actually get to and in. You'd have like really unique playthroughs because like, okay, one playthrough I'm going to do like guns only, one I'm going to do like all stealth, one is just going to be like runner takedown, so like wall run kicks and shit. Like, it would really get like that Skyrim feel where it's like, okay, well, you know, you can build your character however you want. If they ever make another one, they should do it like that. Really open up the world and give you like so many different ways to actually get through a game. And things like the grappling hook you shouldn't be like, oh, here's like these certain spots. You should be like, oh, hey, there's like things you can't attach it to, but like most things you can attach to and just swing around. Oh, what the hell did I get stuck on there? What the hell was I being told to pull down there? I don't know, it's like the further you get in this game, the more you just wish it was better than it was. Like, it's just, it grazes like it just like by its fingertips being like an epic game. Right now all it is a good game. Like, it's not horrible. Like I've already played through it like 4 or 5 times. I think this is like my 4th or 5th time. So it's like not horrible, but it's like
I don't care
I don't
either way.
remember
You'll be dead soon.
anything about
My
it.
father will have this place razed to the ground.
Anything for his beautiful daughter, right? I'm sure you'll make a fine exec someday.
Whatever. What do you want?
My friends. I know they're not all dead.
Well, they might as well be. You'll never see them again.
Where are they?
Why didn't you ask my father? I knew he's eager to speak to you.
I'm sure he is, but I'm asking you. If the information holds up, I'll get you out of here.
I don't know where they are. And the records can only be accessed through the KrugerSec mainframe. Good luck with that.
Luck's my thing. Plastic. Can you help me break into KSEC HQ? I need access to the mainframe.
KSEC HQ? You mean the dogs? Sure.
Then let's do it.
Was she talking through the helmet or through my car?
Where are you?
I got news about Noah. He might still be alive.
What? How? When?
I'm checking the info now.
Great. Keep me posted. And I think it's time we left Black November. Rebecca's getting scarier by the day. I heard she had a traitor shot over the conduit the other day. And I think Isabel Kruger might be next. I don't want to be part of that.
Yeah.
Really? The group that blows up buildings to like send a message might not be good people? I'm shocked. Like, man, it's almost like we were warned not to join this group by our old mentor. That's another thing with this game. They really like speed through things. Like, it's like we just joined them like yesterday and we're already like, oh hey, maybe they're not like great people. It's like it's kind of like the Arkham games. How like it's like, oh, this all takes place in one night, and in this one night, like you fight like 30 bad guys, solve like 15 different crime scene cases, and you do like all this in like one night. You're like, oh, okay. It's kind of like that.
Runner, stay in place, Leech.
Maybe alert. Check it out. What's there? Soon have a lead.
Yeah, I don't feel like fighting anymore. It's a sad thing when you're just like, yeah, I don't feel like fighting these guys anymore. Like, bringing back Batman again, it's like, there's rarely a time, unless like I'm already in the middle of doing something, like, oh, I want to like get to this like specific place or like do a specific mission. There's never a time in that game where I'm like, oh yeah, I don't feel like fighting these random goons on the street. Meanwhile, this game, you're like, man, I really, even like story fights, you're just like, man, I wish I didn't have to do this. Jesus Christ. Okay, how far from my destination? That's the next thing is it needs like a mile marker kind of thing where it's like, oh, you are like 1,352 meters away from your destination.
Scanning range or find a safe house. Go!
There's so much interesting stuff in it.
Especially when you don't know where the destination is. If it's like a custom waypoint, it's like not so bad because you kind of know where you're going to be going.
It connects you to the grid permanently. I guess that's what they mean about become the grid. Once it's calibrated, it can also regulate your health and stress levels. Well, can't people do that on their own? And then there's something about the limbic system that I don't get.
Faith, you've got to get to the safe house now!
Also, I wish you could set it so like the disruptor just like automatically does it for like the fans and shit. Because sometimes it doesn't actually like stop when you just run like right into like a fan blade.
Tighter than WFYO. Multi-spectrum sensors, semi-sentient defense systems. It works. They even have anti-air systems in place.
Why do I feel like that's not a good idea?
Who would attempt an airstrike against KrugerSec?
I mean, Black November seems like they'd be the type of people that airstrike KrugerSec. But I also mean they also seem like the type of people that airstrike like most of the city. It's like, we are waking them up. It's like, yeah, you know your cause really doesn't hold water when there's no people left to wake up. Because you just blew them all up. Yeah, it's like back to this though. It's like there's all this like it almost looks like it's like an amazing open world. You know, all these like ledges and things to like do. But then it's like, how many times have I ran through this path already in this like playthrough alone? It's like the illusion of an open world, but it's like actually super linear. I tell, even when you're just like exploring it and just running around randomly, you usually just end up in like either a dead end or just kind of like running back and forth. Okay, that was lucky. How am I supposed to... It's like the Windex commercial. It's so clean that you think you can go through it. chips.
Should you be so inclined, there is a delivery pickup available.
Also, his deliveries kind of get a little stale after a while, because it's like, I don't know, like, the more I'm playing this game, the more I'm just like wishing what it could have been, because you see like just enough like cool stuff in it that it really like draws attention to, like, really that's the one time you decide to just kind of vault over it and not springboard. But you see, like, so many cool ideas that weren't seen all the way through. And you're just like, you're just constantly wondering, like, what could have been. Really? Alright. That and stuff like this where you just get slowed down. It's like, the idea of it's supposed to be like, you get going and you like don't stop for nothing, and it's like, oh hey, but you gotta stop to like pull down this little barricade. And it's like shit like that. You just kind of lose like the flow of your movement. Wait, can I vault this? No, that's solid. Why didn't you just give me like the normal guide? Why didn't I like get up? Oh shit. Right, no, I don't want to start a new mission. I just kind of wanted to get to it, and then I was gonna like call her for this one. Because yeah, my recording's already saying I'm a little over an hour. Man, that building does not look great. Like, the rest of the game actually has a good look to it, and then that one just looks almost badly rendered. Oh. Oh. Why would I ever change a power line?
Faith, you can ride a VTOL over there. Let me know when you've reached the waypoint I've sent, and I'll divert one for you.
What? Ride a VTOL? Okay.
Oh, there was one sturdy umbrella. I also love this little section where you can like run through like their houses. So that's the thing with this game. You're either finding things that you wish were better, or you're finding things that you like love. Like, that's why it's a good game and not like horrible, is because going throughout you're never like, oh, I really hate this. It's more like, I wish this was better. And you're like, oh, I don't hate the level design. I just wish it was better. Okay, so this is where I'm going to call it for today. If you liked what you saw, you know, like the video and hit the subscribe button, because that always helps. And I'll see you all